And see Trevor Rieger and Jim Riley, Tom Serson, Joe Zillig, Harry J. Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perdita Quinlan, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Karen Faust of the Country and Western, Brian, Stan, Steve, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, and your guys' boast of your crimes against humanity there, and Robo Rapist Knight and Ellery's. Bernard LaChance and DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, your team there, Steve Jones, so on and so forth, and your Colts, Bernard. For one, you guys say, but my military strategy in my way sucks, right? It was the wrong way. And so what I do is, hey, military, police, firefighters, FBI, CIA, put Joe Zillig and their team, Bernard, Shitstain, and Perlita and Dave in power and control. Because Bernard, Ellery's Robo Knight, those people who run the war colleges and the training and all that, even if you kiss their ass, Bernard, they get to prove, the Joint Chiefs of Staff and Colin Powell and, Mel Kobe, stuff like that. Why is it every time certain names are put out there that, Team Country and Western and the Indian invaders run away, right? Generally means something, Bernard, that the group of you running your stuff are wrong. So like I said, I tell the military, and some of this is not an old tactic, hey, put Team Shitstain Joe and the Oyster Cracker Man and their crime spree in control. And then those people who run the academies and the war colleges and SWAT training, all that stuff, get to teach their new recruits, Bernard, about how your team and how Joe Team All-American is very, very wrong. Because like I said, Bernard, you don't think they're getting this stuff? I'll bet you $1 million they are. Oh yes, because private military contracting like Apple, Google, Microsoft, NASA, all the things that you guys like to attack, Intel's, the Sun Microsystems, the children that, Harry and them in the Country and Western, your philosophy. Man, it just, like I said, Bernard, you think you're such a badass. Like I said, I want you to sit around the table with some of those men, Joe, Harry, and then as you speak to them and breathe out your nasty breath, they know that you're a full-out lie, Bernard. And that's the best one. That you had to use other people's children, steal them, your circus, Perlita running her mouth, running around. So, Bernard, like I said, they get to show you guys' crimes against humanity if you're supposedly the environmentalist. And all your fake video footage. They show how the group of you are so delusionally obsessed over Power, Red Randy, and all that, what you guys are willing to do. And you're, like I said, you guys they could basically pinpoint now, like, where the atrocity happened was either Michigan or, Joe's trail of his abuse around in a circle to avoid getting caught for child rape breaches. And like the assembly line, so you guys deny that those children exist, but it sure looks like through your activities that they did. And so they get to see your abusive trail, Shitstain Joe, Bernard, Robo Knight, and your faction, Bernard E. Freeman and the Carney, Perlita's Ghetto Life, Elton Anderson and Don Wiley, Shit Black TV, as your group tries to assume identities and stuff of people that you're not, trying to claim children that aren't yours. And so, like I said, man, the people who really run the wars, like the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Bernard, and, those people who actually learn the stuff for a living, get to point out all the stuff that you guys do to try to win. The cowardice acts that you guys use to claim to be the eye or the gods of the earth. But you're really just Masonic psychopaths, Bernard, Harry, Joe. So I think the team that lost, Bernard LaChance, because you got to use a torture device to speak at people's brains at night and force your shit through with Karen or Perlita and Don, and your singing Jehovah Witness theory of computer theory with Joe is the failure. Because look at the damage that you all created for your supposed claim to being the leaders of the internet with the Country and Western, or the rulers of an earth. See, Bernard, you know what I do? I recognize that I don't want to rule over a planet or the cosmos because I know it's not mine in the first place. But then we watch those of you who take advantage of people who understand some philosophical meanings, and then, You know, Bernard, it becomes just, we find out who the real dictators are. So those that you actually, some of you pointed fingers at the beginning, maybe were never dictators. And so Joe and them go, oh, cover it up, cover it up. See, you spent more money, Joe, for your fags and your LGBT failure twice, 3 times in a row, that it basically proves that the group of you should have never been in control of the earth or the cosmos or anything. So you come running up, following the race there, huh, Bernard? So like I said, it proves Harry, Bernard, Ellery, 61 Oyster Cracker Man, Joe, you're the rapist and pedophile, kidnapping, liar, fags, rapists of children of the world. In multiple states. Like I said, it shows your war line, David. And Joe switching around names and stuff. So have fun with your criminal organization of malfunction, Harry, Joe, Bernard, the Carney. Those are the best ones for the military and the police and, you know, FBI and CIA to learn from, because like I said, they find out who is always the problems of the world anyway.